It's the middle of the winter. Today happens to be nice, but you know we've been hit by snow, sleet, cold, all of that. It's been pretty drab around here. We're outside of Harmon's Floral Company in downtown Portland. Let's see if they can brighten up our lives a little bit. Eric Anthony is the floral designer. You've got some suggestions, quite a few of them, to kind of bring a little life and color into the world right now.
I do.
What do you want to start with?
Let's do spring.
Okay.
Okay, a good way to start on that is forcing bulbs. And what we've started here with is tubbled stones.
Yeah.
And you could actually do gravel or marbles as well. When you put the bulbs in, you kind of nestle them like this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let Todd help with that.
All right, I'll try.
Okay.
It's actually pretty easy, right? You just lay them right there.
And one of the important things to remember is you don't want the base of the bulb in water because you can rot the bulb.
Okay.
The base of the bulb will find the water as long as it's on top of the pebbles.
Got it.
And you can also start them off in marbles or in a lower container. One of the reasons we do the cylinder is to support the rather tall flowers, which you'll see that they can get, and sometimes taller.
This is a paperwhite, right?
That is a paperwhite.
Okay, and that's what would grow here.
And that's what would grow there.
This sort of would support it if it were to lean either way,
That's
right?
correct, that's correct. You can also grow these bulbs in soil if you don't want to grow them in pebbles or marbles. And you can also force a number of other bulbs. You could do tulips, hyacinths, daffodils, muscari, all of that kind of stuff. Which is a wonderful way to bring spring in early too.
Absolutely. After it blooms, do you do anything with the bulb? Can you do anything with the bulb? Are they salvageable?
These are growing, they're not going to make it through a Maine winter, let's put it that way.
Okay.
So most people just discard them.
You have another suggestion which might just be on your property, right?
That's correct. We've got flowering branches here. Most people are familiar with pussy willow here. And then there's forsythia.
Sure.
Beautiful shrub. It's gorgeous yellow. It's all over Portland and South Portland and environs.
There's one lonely little blossom right there. Do you see that,
out.
folks? Little color, little yellow, little spring in the air.
And you can cut those at any time. Keep some water in there, at least 4 to 6 inches. Put some water or flower food and water clarifier in there.
Okay.
And that'll keep them going. A lot of times they'll even root in there and you can plant them out in your yard.
You can get the branches to root too.
That's right.
Wow, that's amazing. And there's other, flowering plants and
there's other
branches and trees and all that. A lot of
Yeah.
fruit trees, right?
A lot of fruit trees, apple, plum, prune, cherry, quince. Just forego apple because the petals drop almost immediately. Not worth doing. You'll thwart your spring experience. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, you want to
keep it going, keep it
as long
happy.
as you can.
And the nice thing about all of this, it's so easy. It's so easy to bring spring in, and just get things going early. And then you get to do it all over again when it comes out outside.
Exactly. A couple of months, fingers crossed.
That's right.
Later, a couple of months
Right.
that spring
Yeah.
arrives eventually. Well, Eric, thanks so much for these suggestions. Certainly going to bring this into our home, and I hope you folks do it as well. And keep your growing going through the entire winter with Gardening with Gutner. We'll see you again next time.